Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 This Morning starts now.
It is 7:18, continuing our coverage of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This morning, we're going to talk about a comprehensive approach to regain confidence following surgery. Now, joining us this morning is Sherree Wilson, the coordinator of the Image Recovery Center at Bon Secours Medical Center. It's the only center of its kind in Hampton Roads. Good morning, and thanks for joining us so early here.
Good morning.
We wanted to talk about the patients. When you first meet them, there's so much anxiety. So what are they going through, and what do you say to them when you start the process?
Well, at the Image Recovery Center at DePaul, we actually can go to the patient in the hospital and do a basic consult and give them a post-surgical garment, which is a top that they would wear.
Yeah, what is this garment?
It's like a shirt, and it's fitted so they can step into the garment without raising their arms because they've just been through surgery. So it also gives them a appearance enhancement, so that way when they come out of the hospital, they feel comfortable about their appearance and what they look like.
Before you even get to that process, though, to prep them for what's going to be life-altering, what are the emotions that they're going through, and how do you deal with them?
Well, basically, cancer sets a woman up to have a loss of control, a loss of sense of control in her life, and that's where image recovery comes in. We want to come in and give her a feeling of control back in her life, that she has some sort of idea of what she's going through and some of the effects that she'll be going through from the cancer.
So you're really helping her reset the connection with herself, to make her identify that she's still a woman, she's still every bit the person she was before.
Right.
Talk to me a little bit about helping the patients regain that control. What are the steps? Is it a long process? Is it a booklet? What do you do?
Basically, we have a consult. We do the pro-surgical garment when they're ready to leave the hospital, so they're leaving with a sense of control in their life. And also, then when they have 6 to 8 weeks recovery, we can fit them for a mastectomy bra and prosthesis, a breast form. A lot of women may lose hair or facial hair because of chemotherapy, depending on the type of medicine they're on. So we can also help them make up their eyebrows and things like that to give them a feeling of, you know, that they still have the same presentation of their self.
Now, we've also heard that these medicines sometimes can maybe make you sick. They've got to be very precise, right? The medicines that they take.
Yes.
That's very important.
And the Image Recovery Center at DePaul, we also have a nutritional center so that when they come in, we don't just service the person to get them in and out, but we want to help their whole well-being. We even have a nutritional center that they can have snacks, so if they're going through chemo and they're feeling nauseous, they have something to eat and drink.
And that's so important. We're going to have a contact number that people can call here, and we're going to take a look at that right now. I believe we have it set up. There it is. If you have any questions, you can call Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center at 889-5795. Sherree, you're going to be with us throughout the morning. We'll have some more questions for you a little bit later on.
Okay, great.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
As we go to the break, we're going to show you the winning lottery.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 This Morning starts now.
It is 7:46 now, continuing our coverage of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This morning, we're going to talk about a comprehensive approach to regain confidence following surgery. Joining us this morning is Sherree Wilson. She's with the Image Recovery Center at Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center. Thank you very much for being here. Now, this is the only center of its kind in Hampton Roads, and we were talking about not the chemotherapy, but the actual breast cancer surgery and what these women are going through after they're released from the hospital when they're pretty much on their own again.
When they're leaving the hospital, we can give them the post-surgical garment, which is like a top that they can wear easily and give them the appearance of feeling normal when they leave the hospital. And some of the effects that they'll deal with if they're going through chemotherapy may be like other body changes. They may lose facial hair. They may have discoloration of skin. So we carry a line of makeup products that are mineral based that will not affect the skin as much as a regular makeup would to help them, you know, manage their appearance.
Now, does health insurance or anything like that cover the cost of these, or are they particularly expensive?
Well, actually, the insurance normally will cover the cost of the garment that they're leaving the hospital with, and also the mastectomy bras and prosthesis, which they wouldn't need until like 6 to 8 weeks later.
Is the physical aspect of the surgery just as important as the mental? Because that's what I'm getting from
Very,
this.
very important, because the women lose a sense of control. And it's not just women that get breast cancer. Also, you may have men that get breast cancer and they deal with another gamut of issues. But we service men and women. But yes, they do feel like they have a loss of control in their life, and we try to help them manage that and give them an idea of what they may be going through.
Now, the Image Recovery Center also deals with massage therapy. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about how that works.
We have massage therapy on site. I have 3 certified massage therapists, and what they do is they kind of help alleviate some of the stress that the patient may be going through. Also, women may experience problems with lymphedema, which is when the lymphatic system is a system that runs through your body that helps to drain fluids and issue fluids to different parts of the body. And what happens is they need to manage that fluid system because it's been altered because of surgery sometimes.
Okay, we're going to put up a number here that we've got for people who might have some questions, want to learn more about this. It should be on a board here. Here we are. If you have any questions, you can call Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center. The Image Recovery Center's number is 889-5795. That number again, 889-5795. Sherree Wilson, you're the coordinator. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll talk with you in about a half an hour. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, here's what's happening.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 This Morning starts now.
It is 8:17, continuing our coverage of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This morning we're going to talk about a comprehensive approach to regain confidence following surgery. Joining us this morning is Sherree Wilson. She is the image coordinator at the Image Recovery Center at Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center. It is the only center of its kind in Hampton Roads. And you've been with us this morning. Now we've got some products here. Tell us a little bit about what these are and how they contribute to what you do.
Okay, great. This is a non-metallic deodorant that we carry. And the reason that you need a non-metallic deodorant is because a lot of the patients that have to go through radiation, most all deodorants contain metallics in them, and that will cause them to burn. So
Okay.
this is a non-metallic, and that helps them a lot with that, with pain.
It sounds like a good idea. And this is a skin cream?
Yes,
Or body cream?
This is like a body cream because they usually have very dry skin because of the chemotherapy and the different
Okay.
effects. And so that's a good cream for them to wear, and also helps with the burning if they get any type of burn from radiation.
Okay. You've also brought a swimsuit here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about why this is important.
The difference between this and the average swimsuit is going to be, number one, it is very fashionable.
Okay.
And number two, we also have pockets here that we can put the prosthesis in for the woman so that both sides of her body are, equally matched.
And that's so important to women after this kind of surgery.
Right.
We were talking a lot about men and women who come in together, spouses, and what they're going through together. And can you kind of share with us some of the experiences that you've had and how this affects a relationship?
Yes, this definitely affects the whole family. It's a whole family issue, from the husbands to the children. And so what we do is we allow the patient to bring in the husband and the children so they can all be a part of this treatment process. And also, yes, when they have their hair, if their hair is breaking off and they want to go ahead and shave it, we do that as a free service, because if the husband does it at home, which a lot of them want to do that out of love because the whole family will sometimes even shave their hair, the blood platelets could be low, which could bring infection or cause infection to the patient. So we try to invite them in, and we can do it in a clinical atmosphere so they won't get infections.
Okay. And now we've got a phone number that we're going to bring up here. If people have any other questions or any other information that they would like on this program, you can call Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center, the Image Recovery Center. The number is 889-5795. Sherree Wilson, you're the coordinator. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk with you one more time before we wrap up today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Live from the peninsula to the south side, from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, News Channel 3 This Morning starts now.
We're back at 8:40, continuing our coverage of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This morning, we're going to talk about a comprehensive approach to regain confidence following surgery. Joining us this morning is Sherree Wilson. She's the coordinator of the Image Recovery Center at Bon Secours DePaul Medical Center. It's the only center of its kind in Hampton Roads. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we've been talking a little bit. You promised us to show us some of the fashion that people can
Yes.
get. Why don't you show us some of this? And this is the clothing that they'll be wearing after surgery.
Yes.
When we'll be wearing.
We're a progressive group here at the Image Recovery Center at DePaul, and this is a little garment that they could wear actually when they get home also.
It's a two-piece?
Yes, a two-piece.
Okay.
And what we can do is actually put the
Hold it up.
prosthesis right in the top, and then they can wear that either to bed, or that some people like to wear it around the house making breakfast or something like that. So it kind of gives them just a sense of normalcy.
Okay, that's one. And over here you've got a different, was that a blouse?
Actually,
I
this
can't
is
really tell. I'm still a bachelor, so.
okay. This
Help
is
me out
actually
here.
a slip. And a lot of times people find that this is a new garment they're making that you can put the prosthesis in also. So they won't have to wear all the different garments when they're going out or, you know, under their clothing.
And it's pretty easy to just to slip in the pieces that are needed in this.
Right in the sides. They have like pockets.
Now, why don't you show us this last article here? This
Okay.
reminds me of Justin Timberlake, this hat, at the Video Music Awards this year. What is this?
This is a nice fashionable hat. This is one of the little lines of hats that we carry at Image Recovery, as well as scarves and wigs. And we also carry little hoops of hair that they can wear instead of wearing a whole cranial prosthesis, which is also a wig.
Now, how does this all help a woman in a family regain confidence after what's really a life-altering experience?
I think what it is that they have the perception that now, since they have this change come into their life, that there's nothing that's going to make me feel like I used to feel. And we want to give them back that self-confidence and let them know, yes, we do have garments for you to wear. Yes, you can, you know, look like you did before, and we want to help to get you back to that point in your life.
All right, and I know there are a lot of unanswered questions we haven't had time to get to, so we're going to give people a phone number out there. If they do have any other questions, they can call Bon Secours. That number is 889-5795. That'll get you right in touch with the Image Recovery Center, where you can talk with Sherree Wilson, who's the coordinator. Thanks very much for
Thank
coming by this
you.
morning. We've learned a lot, and we definitely appreciate your time and your efforts.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Well, meteorologist